What's going on? Who's here? Who's here? Who's here? Who do we got? Got one guy watching. Or girl.
In 1 mile, take a slight left turn toward Clark Street and Garden State Parkway.
Now you guys know where I'm going. You can hear my GPS at the same time. One person. I just tried to do a TikTok live. I got kicked off for dangerous activities. Explain that one to me. Where's my usual cast and crew? What's up, guys? Say something if you're here. Hey, what's up, Herbie? Good morning.
Use the left lane to take a slight left turn toward Clark Street and Garden State Parkway.
What else we got here? One person, just Herbie. Herbie, we're taking the birds training. 20 miles, the young birds. Figured I'd do 3 a.m. here. Well, you must be out in California.
Take a slight left turn.
It's 5:56 here. I should be where I'm going in, I don't know, 25, 30 minutes. I got kicked off TikTok live. I tried to do a TikTok live. My wife keeps telling me to try it out. I tried it out.
Turn right onto Clark Street.
Probably 3 minutes. It said that I was doing dangerous activities. I don't know what that means, but apparently doing nothing is dangerous on TikTok.
At the next light, turn left.
Abigail, how are you? Good morning. If it's morning where you are. Sorry guys, bumpy. It's bumpy, sorry. That road stinks back there. They need to pave it.
At the light, turn left onto Lloyd Road.
Tax dollars are not hard at use in this town, based off their roads. I'm not sure which town I'm in. Keyport, maybe? Mattawan? Something like that. Roads are freaking terrible. It's night. Oh my God. 6 a.m. here. It's 3 a.m. where Herbie is. Now you got 5 people watching. And I'm getting honked at. Got the birds in the back training. We're going
in 3.2 miles, turn left onto Route 79.
Figured you guys can keep me company on my way to taking the birds training. Eight people watching. Wow, look at us. We're rolling. If we get the chat a little more active, we'll really be cooking with gas. What's going on? I was saying, I was just on freaking TikTok live, and all of a sudden it ends, and it says, gives me like it says it removed my ability to do TikTok lives because I was promoting dangerous activities. If somebody here can explain to me what about what I'm doing is a dangerous activity, that would be fantastic. And then it sends a clip to show you what you did. And I hit play, and it's me just sitting there, stuck at a red light. And I wasn't even speaking in that 9-second clip it sent. Literally ridiculous. But anyway, got the birds in the back. You might be able to see the baskets over my right shoulder. We're going back out to 20 miles today. They did same spot they were at yesterday. They did good yesterday. My friend Matt in the club took them for me. I dropped them off in the morning before work. He let them out in 2 groups. The first group he thought was gone. He waited 15 minutes between releases. He thought the first group was gone, and they kind of just waited for the second group. They merged. They came home together. So today I'm just gonna let them out together because I want to see how fast it actually takes them to do it. So I normally, would prefer to let them out in smaller numbers because of the wires. No, Herbie, it wasn't saying that what I was, taking the pigeons was cruel. It was, the clip was me just sitting here. I wasn't even speaking. It said, so it doesn't make sense. Does not make sense. I'll have to read a little bit more about what the hell TikTok's live terms and conditions are, because maybe it's the driving. Maybe they don't want you to do it while you're driving. I don't know. I got the phone in a holder. I'm not, I'm hands-free. It's no different than looking at the GPS. So, I don't know. Have you had a chinchilla? No, I've never had a chinchilla. I've pet a chinchilla, but I've never owned a chinchilla. Yeah, 7 people watching. We were up to 18 at one point. Some people dropped off. Oh, you have? Oh, nice. Yeah, they're cute. They got really soft fur. So, I'm waiting for everybody who was yelling at me to come back for vaping last week when we did the live. And I was hitting my vape and you guys were all telling me to quit. Mom has one. All right, that's cool. Well, yeah, we're heading out there now. Yeah, 6 people watching. Come on, guys, you got to say stuff. Make it a little entertaining. Give me something to talk about. I don't want to just ramble. I'm not going to just ramble on about nothing.
At the next light, turn left.
You guys hear that? At the next light, turn left. You'd think I'd know how to get here by now. I've been here enough. It's funny, when I take these birds training, my brain does not register how to get there. If it's not a place I already knew about before I had pigeons, I do not register how to get to these new places that I've been going to for 3 years now. If you told me to go to
At the light, use the left lane to turn onto Route 79.
I've been to this
then
spot.
Turn right onto Tennant Road.
I've been to this spot 3 times this week. And if you told me to come here without GPS, I'd get nowhere near it. I don't know what it is. Well, anyway, guys, everybody was yelling at me last week to stop vaping and to save my lungs, which the vape I started using from smoking cigarettes. I wanted to stop smoking cigarettes, so I was like, okay, let me get the vape so I can still have that oral fixation, and then I will stop smoking altogether, which never happened. Vaping is...
At the light, turn right onto Tenant Road.
Makes it way too easy to smoke something. Like cigarettes, you gotta go outside, you got 10 minutes, you smoke a cigarette, and that's it for a couple hours. Vaping, it's like just too easy to...
In about 1.5 miles, turn right onto Spring Valley Road.
But a friend of mine, Petey Staff at Petey's World, he's on YouTube. He runs a coffee cart in the city right outside my building. We've become friends. I actually have to deposit a lottery ticket for him that he asked me to do, and I keep forgetting about. And hopefully I'll remember to do it today. But coincidentally, after last weekend, everybody yelling at me in the chat to stop smoking cigarettes, he asked me if I wanted to try these Zippics toothpicks. And I was like, what the hell are those, Petey? And he said they're like nicotine toothpicks. They're like nicotine, like Nicorette gum to, give you your nicotine fix with inhaling anything.
In 1 mile, turn right onto Spring Valley Road.
You can start, use those, or use them to help quit. So I've been using them all week. I ordered a pack, Zippics. They're peppermint watermelon flavor, and I have not vaped since Monday when they came. It's been 5 days. Earlier on in the week, I was going through a lot of toothpicks because it takes like a while to get the fix. I guess through your lungs, it's more instant. The toothpicks take a little longer, but now by Saturday, I find myself using them less. Like today, normally I would get up early and the first thing I would do is hit the vape. Today I got up, I used the bathroom, I brushed my teeth, I got dressed, I went outside, I basketed up the birds, and I didn't use a toothpick until I was in the car and started drinking my coffee. So it's and I feel better. Like I can feel it in my
turn right onto Spring Valley Road.
Breathe a little better. So if you're a smoker, I would definitely check out getting these toothpicks. And
in 3/4 of a mile, take a slight left onto Texas Road.
Because Zippics is partnered with the channel, so if you use if you go to Zippics.com and use Danza 10 at checkout, you get 10% off. So if you smoke or vape, I would want to recommend getting these picks. I would get these toothpicks not even for the fact that you want to quit, for the fact that
at the next stop sign, take a slight left turn.
You're on an airplane, you're just somewhere where you can't smoke or can't vape. One of these toothpicks. So I would definitely check that out. Also, full disclosure, you're only getting a live until I get there. Once I get there, I'm going to end the live, and I'm just going to record the birds normally. And
at the stop sign, take a slight left turn onto Texas Road.
Post a regular video later on. I don't feel like doing a live the whole way home. And remember, you got to be 21 or older to order the Zippics. Can't be no kid. 10 people. Thanks, Abigail. Up, Abigail.
In 8.7 miles, turn right onto East Railroad Avenue.
Kevin, I'm going back to the lake. And Kevin, what are you doing up? It's 3 a.m. Did you fall asleep in your chair again? And now you're going to be up watching the clock until I get home? A little bit of ground fog this morning, but it's not bad. Birds will go right over the top of this. Hopefully that doesn't mean there's going to be a lot of fog by this lake. we'll see. Other than the ground fog, very clear. When I left, there was like no wind. It was supposed to be, I think, east. I don't know, northeast or east-northeast at 6 or 7. That's what the hourly said. But no flags were moving. It was still. It was calm. So the birds won't have. They shouldn't have much of a problem flying in this. They're not going to have help, but it's not going to slow them down much. Now I got to defog my windshield. Got 12 people. No. I never used a pigeon whistle. I just whistle. Yeah, 10 people, 7 people. Abigail, it keeps changing. Looks like people come and go. Some people are popping in to see what's going on. Nothing interesting, so they leave. And then some people come and they're, all right, let me watch this guy drive. I don't know where, but let's see what he's doing. How often do you spray for mites on your pigeons? I don't know. Maybe like once every month or once every couple months. I usually don't spray if I don't see anything or like hear them tap dancing at night. You know, when I handle the pigeons, I usually check them all, their wings and stuff underneath. If I don't see anything, I don't spray. If I start seeing some feather lice, then I'll spray them. Or I put stuff in the bath. Oscar Promenjager, are you still here? Would you fall asleep again? I think Kevin fell asleep. Yeah, after he heard me talking about cigarettes and he went outside and smoked one. Mark, for the first race, I'd like to have them 50, 60 miles a couple of times. That would be ideal. I don't know if I'm going to be ready for the first race. First race is in 2 weeks. We're at 20 miles now. I work through, during the week, and the problem I have is my friend in the club who takes my birds for me 3 times a week is not road training yet. He got a delayed start to this year's young birds, so he's a little behind. So just trying to figure some things out. So I got another friend in the club, Matt, who Matthew runs Hummingbird Hill Loft on YouTube. If you want to check out his videos, there's a 13-year-old kid, and him and his dad, Matt, race in my club. He's a really good kid. His dad's a really good guy, and they took the birds for me yesterday. So if I'm lucky and they can do it for another couple weeks for me during the week, that would be a big help, and then I can get these birds ready for the first race. But if not, I mean, it's no big deal. I missed the first race. It's 100 miles. I usually like to get the birds in the race. I know a lot of guys think 100 miles doesn't matter. I think all the races matter, so I would like to fly it. But if I can't, it is what it is. Very rarely. No, I'm much further south of 78, so it's a lot easier for me to go down 195. Takes me quite a while to get to 78. I got to go north on the Parkway to 287, then take 287 to 78. It's like 35 minutes for me just to get to 78. Stinky poop during training? I don't know. Maybe your birds, maybe they're sick. Their poops really shouldn't stink. Their droppings should not really have the smell to them. So I would try maybe a pro and prebiotic. Try something more along those lines first before medicating them, and see if you just need to get their gut health under control. It sounds like they're maybe not digesting efficiently. The roads in Jersey are not normal, Kevin. Problem is, it's not that the roads are nuts. It's that people who live by me, the only ones trying to go west are people with pigeons. Nobody else wants to go that way because there's nothing out that way. You know, I go north to New York City. I go south to Atlantic City. I go east to the beach. I live at the beach, so I don't need to go east. Nobody goes west. Other than doing this, there is no reason to go this way. None. Like, I will never take this drive, ever. Just go do something for the day. There's nothing to do out here. No offense to people who might live out here. It's very nice. I mean, it's nice houses. The towns look nice. Like, I'm not going to come out here and just, like, spend my day in Monroe, New Jersey. There's nothing out here. Where do you live, Mark? Mark, I've got an email address. It's Danza Loft at Gmail. It's in the YouTube channel description. If you want, shoot me an email so we can exchange numbers and not do it on YouTube. Otherwise, you're going to have some fat man named Margaret sitting in his mom's basement playing with his nuts. Text message you pictures of his feet. So don't send me your number on YouTube. And maybe we can work something out for a group toss. I know I was talking to Silvio at Danza Loft yesterday. We were talking on the phone. Next Saturday, we're planning on doing a toss together somewhere maybe out 50, 60 miles. His birds and my birds, get them experience. Yeah, Abigail, I'm sure I do glitch and blur sometimes. I'm like this is like the middle of nowhere. Probably not the best service out here. Yeah, funny. Thanks. John Jane Doe. Hi, you handsome. Oh, thanks. I've been told I'm handsome. I was told I'm a handsome man and eye candy a few weeks ago at a wedding. I've been reminding my wife about that daily because it wasn't her who said it. And she's getting sick of hearing the story. because I went to my cousin's wedding by myself. We didn't have a babysitter, so my wife stayed home with the girls, and I went to the wedding, and a very drunk woman came over to me and told me, you're a very handsome man, and you're eye candy. Immediately called my wife. Hey, just so you know, a woman thinks I'm eye candy. So ha ha. She told me to shut up. Must be my salt and pepper beard, John Jane Doe. I can't even tell if I'm being hit on by a man or a woman. Either way, flattered. One of those ways will make me very uncomfortable, but either way, I guess I'm flattered. Mark, I definitely need some help. Hey, it's 6:20 in the morning. I'm operating on minimal sleep. I'm a little, little delusional right now. But hey, aside from my mom and like my great Aunt Ronnie, nobody's called me handsome or eye candy. Well, they've never called me eye candy, but you know, my great Aunt Ronnie usually every time I see her, she usually grabs my chin and says, "Steven, you're getting more handsome with age," then slaps me for something she's sure I did. But other than that, you know.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
To be honest, I think I'd rather be hit on by an alien or a fork than a guy. So, and I think I'd prefer an alien or a fork because that's a first. Then I can say I was hit on by E.T. or silverware.
At the stop sign, turn right onto East Railroad Avenue, then turn left onto East Church Street.
Yeah, the things we do for our birds. I went to work at 4 a.m. on Thursday. Yesterday I got up at 4:45, basketed up the pigeons, dropped them off at my friend's house, then got home, got all the shit ready for the birds, all their feed and their fresh waterers and all that crap. I got dressed and I went to work. And then I didn't get home from work until 7:30 at night. And I went and picked up my baskets. I came back, I ate dinner. The plan was to go to sleep at a normal time, and I put on a show on Netflix and ended up staying up till 11:30 watching the show. And then my alarm went off today at 5 to take the birds. So I'm sure at some point this weekend I'm going to fall asleep on the couch for at least 3 hours in the afternoon. It might be today. I'm going to try not to today though, because today's going to be like I think a decent day weather-wise. Tomorrow is supposed to like rain and thunderstorms at times. So
Turn left onto East
that's
Church
the
Street.
case, and it looks like I can't take the birds training. I'm gonna not set an alarm and try to sleep past 6 in the morning for the first time in like
In half a mile, turn right.
We'll see though. All right, we're here. Car says it's 73 out. That would be nice. The weather said 77. 73 is even better. There's a pickup truck here. Black one. Better not be a guy pigeon training. I don't want any issues today. I just want the birds to go home.
In half a mile, turn left.
I'm taking the pigeons training, my friend. John Jane Doe, alien fork. Taking my
Turn right, then take the first left.
Where are you telling me to go, GPS? I'm here. All right. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta leave you in the car, take the birds out. I'll be back. All right, guys, we are here. Where are you guys? All right, there you are. 10 people, 4 people, 10 likes. Only 9 likes and 9 people. All right, I'm back. FYI, I've heard my spiel about the toothpicks versus vaping. I only had one toothpick this entire way here, 45 minutes. If I was by vape, I'd be chain vaping on the drive. But this thing has long since lost its nicotine and flavor. But I find myself, I just keep chewing on them and stuff, and then not vaping. Or using another one. So it's all it took to stop vaping. Toothpick. But let me flip this around, show you guys where we are. We're at the lake. I'm gonna let the birds sit, 6:26. Let them sit till 6:30, and then we'll let them out. And if this chat is gonna stay this active, because it was actually getting pretty funny, I'll just keep it running on the way home and then see if the birds beat me or not. But yeah, we're gonna let them out together today. And 65 birds. There's I got 67, but one is still recovering from a hawk attack, and the other one has been late the last couple of tosses. So I left it home today. I'm actually gonna probably pop it a Tony Treasure pill, and then I'll give it a dit and missed a couple meals. So I'll leave it in the loft for a couple of days after a pill, and then get them moving again with the other birds. See how that goes. Yeah, I'll leave it running. I hope to God you don't get to see any birds come home, because they're already there when I get home. That's what I hope. Yeah, Mark, you've been competing with me. Are you flying in the CJC? Because if you have, we've been flying against each other for a couple of years now. I started in, what was it, 2025? 2023 was my first young birds. I flew young birds in 23, old birds in 24, young birds in 24, old birds in 25, and now young birds in 25. I'd imagine at this point, you can't even consider myself a rookie anymore. I started road training with 68, and still have 67. So, pretty good. GT Loft. Do you post on Facebook as GT Loft? Or am I thinking of somebody else? I definitely feel like I've seen GT Loft before. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, definitely, Mark. Should definitely shoot me an email, and we'll exchange numbers so we can talk more in private. But we both don't need to be putting out where we live and all this other stuff on YouTube Live. Otherwise, we're gonna have John Jane Doe, the alien fork, showing up at our houses trying to rub our bellies or something while we sleep. As much as it sounds like an interesting proposition, I don't think I want it happening. All right, I'll give these guys one more minute, and then we'll send them out. No, Mark, I don't think that's it. I very rarely check the combine sheet, because the wind usually never is benefiting where I live, so there's like no reason to check it. But I maybe GTO Loft. I'm telling you, I really think I see that on Facebook. Do you post on Facebook in like pigeon groups? Maybe I'm making it up and I'm thinking of somebody else. It's either that or you've told me here before, and my brain is just, like I told you, my brain does not absorb much information anymore. I feel like I got to remember so many things. Yeah, Kevin, you might have seen him in my comment section too. Your memory is worse than mine. All right, let me go try to prop this phone up on this tree so you guys can see this release, because I want to try to release the baskets as fast as possible so there's no issues. I'm leaning on a tree. I don't know if you can see anything, but it's the best I can do. All right. There they go. Nice and tight. Let's give them a minute, see if they go the right way. I don't know if you guys can see them. I can't zoom in on this. Oh, looks like they got it. They're circling there again. They like to circle over there. They're going the complete wrong direction. They got to see other birds. They are beelining it the wrong way. It's going to be a long day. All right, they turned. Good. Go the other way. Go home. Still circling there. Something over there in that spot that these birds like to hang out by. I don't know why they circle over there every time. All right, now they're going the right way. Fingers crossed they keep going that way. Don't hook back, just keep going. Yeah, they're going the right way. Now they hooked over there. Now they hooked back. There's something over there. We gotta skip this spot. This spot sucks. There's a pigeon over there. It's not mine. There's other birds. There's the answer. They went back towards other pigeons. There's other pigeons. Now they're coming back over the lake. There's other pigeons over there. They need to just go home. And they're moving fast. There's other pigeons over there. Son of a bitch. That's why. Guys, leave them. Leave them. Ignore them. They're beneath you. They're dirty street rats. They're inferior. They're still here swinging. It's been 5 minutes. Let me put these baskets in the car. And then I'll see if I see them anymore. There's other crap over here. I gotta skip this spot. There's too much shit. They see things. There's definitely other birds around here. There's place is a fucking joke. Should have just went right past it today. It's a nice morning. I should have just went right to Trenton. That's what I get for listening to other people. I gotta stop listening to people. I don't see him now. They headed out right in the right direction. They turned around. There was other goddamn pigeons over there. So fucking stupid. Not them, just this freaking spot. There's always something here. Always something that distracts them. I don't see them now at all, so they either went the right way or they went somewhere I don't know. But I don't see them. So there they are. They're over there on the other opposite side of the lake going south. Guys, go home. They're moving fast, too. Unless those aren't mine. No, that's them. I think it's mine. They're still here. But yeah, you're right. Just head home. They left so well. I thought they were gone. Why the hell's this car honking at me? All right, guys. And they're still here. I gotta put the GPS on. Hold on one second.
Then turn right. Turn right. Then turn right. Turn right.
Yeah, I know they'll be home. I know they know where they are. I really would like to understand, like, what is it about this
At the next stop sign, turn right.
that keeps their attention for so long? Like, I don't get it. Something that keeps their attention.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Forest Gate Drive. Then take the first
place.
right onto East Railroad Avenue.
Nah, your birds will be back. 5 miles. They're probably all playing around.
At the light, turn right onto East Railroad Avenue, then turn left onto Pergola Avenue.
Well, I don't see them now. Anywhere around here. So it's like a little town here. I bet you it's full of freaking street rats they see. And they stick around. I gotta skip this shithole.
Turn left onto Pergola Avenue.
I mean, it's nice because you can see the birds a long way out going home, but at the same time, what the hell, why are they here lingering? Like, what's here?
In about 12 miles, turn left onto Fresno Avenue.
Like, what is here that makes them linger for so long? Going 30 miles next, skipping this spot. It's 3 times here, and 3 times something keeps them here. Don't make any sense. Well, when they swing like that, you just need a few of the birds to decide they're the leaders, they're going home, and the rest go with them, I guess. Or they don't. We shall see. They were moving fast in the sky, though. That was nice to see. They're moving very fast. No, Herbie, no. They need to learn how to go home on their own. I don't want them to follow my older birds. I also don't want to risk my old birds on a 20-mile training toss with some inexperienced young birds. All my old birds are 500-mile flyers now. I don't need them getting hurt or killed on a 20-mile training toss with young birds for no reason. And besides, if they swing back and forth like that, my old bird's just going to go home. Not even going to wait for them. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, today's a live. You guys get a live the whole way. When I leave that place at like 6:40. Well, they were together nice and tight. So they look good together. What's up, Steven? Oh, thanks, Abigail. You should. Mark, what are you gonna? What's the vaccine? I mean, I think you should vaccinate them, just because it's better for you. Yeah, you should do it. Oh, nice. Oh, thanks, Abigail. Where's Silvio? I have no idea. Like training his birds. Yeah, 16 people now. This air place really needs to pave the roads. A lot of these towns really suck. Like, these people are probably paying a lot in taxes. They can't even get paved roads. Might as well be a dirt road. Don't make sense to me. That's all right. I'm not live consistently enough to have a lot of people here at one time. Yeah, 18 was probably the top. I think my pal Kevin fell asleep again. Can I be here? What are you talking about, girl? What are you going on about over there? Was that many? Huh. Oh, we got 11 now. 10 likes. This drive really sucks. It's like no easy way west. All regular roads. Now we got the early Saturday morning people awake that drive like they're don't know where they're going. This guy in front of me swerving all over the road, doing 10 miles an hour under the speed limit. Good morning from Texas. Good morning. What are you drinking? Coffee. My nice cold brew from Dunkin' Donuts. Five more miles on this road. Do afternoon tossing? No, not in this heat. I'll loft fly them when I get home from work, but it's too hot and humid. I'm a morning guy anyway. I need to be done by 7:30 in the morning or I'll never get moving again. I gotta get over. Sun is freaking brutal right now. Driving right into it. I think tonight I'm going to watch that new Adam Sandler movie, Happy Gilmore 2. I love Adam Sandler movies. So we did 20 miles again. I probably should have just went to 30, but we repeated 20. Stupid idea. Should have just went to 30. Yeah, John, I think I don't do afternoon, evening tosses because you get the birds used to going towards the sun in the morning on tosses, and then that's their first cue of where to go in my mind. So if you do everything in the morning and then all of a sudden take them on a toss in the afternoon and they go towards the sun, they just went the wrong way for who knows how long until they figured it out. Yeah, Tony, I already released them. I'm on my way home. But John, I mean, I don't know what your routine is. If you keep doing evening releases, then they should know they have to go the other way. But I think if you're doing everything in the morning, and then how many did you let out last night? So you got 13 home. So it's been 20 minutes since I left. Yeah, same location, Tony, at the lake, which I shouldn't have done. I was just saying, I should have just went to 30 miles. I went against my better judgment. I listened to somebody else who told me one more chance there, and I should have just went. I should have just went to 30. I knew they were ready for it. Should have just done it. It is what it is. Can't go back now. So hopefully tomorrow's okay, and I can take them 30, 35 miles. Tony, if the weather is okay and I can go training, I'll go live. But I haven't checked the weather for tomorrow yet. Today, I looked yesterday. It didn't look that great. We'll see. I'll look today, and then I'll check again tonight, and then it really is going to depend on the weather. And yeah, John, try to keep your young birds on a routine. They're not like old birds, so if you keep the young birds on a routine, do things at the same time, get them in the rhythm, and then once they get a couple of races under their belts, then you can kind of just take them wherever, whenever. But I definitely wouldn't do it in the beginning. I would just keep everything structured for them. They do better under structure. Yeah, Abigail, if the weather's okay tomorrow and I take the birds, I'll go live. We'll see what happens. We're gonna find out. I'll check when I get home. I'll check the weather. Tomorrow looks like it might have to be a play it by ear type of a thing too. I know last night it said like 60% chance of rain in the morning, so.
At the next light, turn left.
Such a weird drive home. I think I kind of know where I am.
At the light, turn left onto Fresno Avenue.
I think I know where I am. You'll be ready. All right. Yeah, we'll see. We shall see. I do like doing the lives on training tosses, though. It makes the time go by a lot faster.
In 2.7 miles, take a slight right turn onto Route 35 South.
Yeah, it definitely makes the drive go by quicker. But just probably I won't do lives like if I'm with somebody, like training together or something. Then obviously that would be rude. But when I'm by myself, it's pretty nice. Ricardo, good luck to you too. 4 a.m. You must be going far if you're getting up at 4 a.m. How far are you taking them? Tony, when I left, I couldn't see them. I don't know where they went. I mean, that area sucks. They like stuck around in the area for a little while, like zipping back and forth across the sky. Like they just didn't want to turn home. It's like something like keeps their attention there, I think. But when I left, I put the baskets in the car and they were gone. So if they were gone in the direction of home, they should beat me. If they were gone in the direction of somebody else's birds, it's gonna be a long morning. So we'll find out. The pains of young birds. They don't know to ignore other pigeons yet. They don't, you know, their brains are a little screwy. But they should get it. They should beat me home, I would think. I would hope. We could get home around the same time. They do got a little bit of an east wind. Not strong, but there is a bit of an east wind. So they're going to have a bit of a headwind on the way. But I'm here now, and I don't know what town this is. Mattawan? Yep, I'm in Mattawan. And none of the flags are moving. The ones that are moving very slowly, so that just could be from cars going by. "77 degrees here. So it is warming up out. They got fresh water waiting for them with their vitamins and minerals in it. We'll see how they do. How many releases? This is their third release from this spot, so I'm not concerned about them going home or finding home from here. So they've had 3 tosses at 20 miles now. Now we're gonna go to 30. I should have just went right to 30 today. Kind of kicking myself in the ass for not doing it. But again, it is what it is. We are going to go to 30 the next toss. 30, 35 miles. I am freaking tired. Like the last 3 days. Oh, how many birds? What did I 65. 65 are out there. Started with 68. I've got 2 at home on the shelf. 1 is on IR from a hawk. Hawk messed it all up. Bird still came back. Well, it's going to take some time to recover.
At the next stop sign, take a slight right turn.
She got torn up pretty good. And then I got another one who has been lagging behind the last couple tosses. So I left it home today. I want to give it a pill, Tony Treasure pill, and then see how it responds. 20 miles. Yeah, beat the heat. 50 birds. That's a nice team. "50 is a very nice team.
At the stop sign, take a slight right turn onto Route 35 South. Use the left lane to take a slight left turn onto Route 36 toward Keensburg.
I always have that seed of doubt in my mind that I didn't start. Oh yeah, they got a bit of an east wind. That flag is blowing a little bit. They got to fight the wind today a little bit. It's all right. I hope it takes them a little longer. Get a little exercise in.
Take a slight left turn.
That might be why they didn't want to head home. They might have felt the wind a little more, the east wind, and taken their time deciding to cut into it.
In about 6.5 miles, take a slight right turn.
So Abigail, when we finally start racing, you can ship 25 birds in at your club. Guys who mob fly and can ship multiple clubs, 25 birds in each club, and send 100 birds if they want. You gotta pay more money to send the birds. You know, you gotta pay for the you got the trucker and all that other stuff. So, you know, you gotta pay for that, for the you know, per bird or whatever it breaks down to. So some guys are mob flyers, send 100 birds, and you know, they try to increase their chances. It's, you know, you don't really learn your pigeons that way. But yeah, if you want to ship multiple clubs, you can ship however many birds you want. But if you ship one club, it's 25 birds. I might ship, personally, I have 65 birds. If I still have close to that number going into the races, I might try to ship 2 clubs and get 50 of them at a time into some of the shorter distances, just to get them the experience on the truck and everything, and then go from there. Unfortunately, you do lose birds from time to time. Anything can happen once they're up in the air. They're unfortunately now part of the food chain. So if you got birds of prey, and not all of them, you know, like people, not all of them are smart. Not all of them are just physically strong. So things kind of happen, and unfortunately, you can't really tell until they start taking them down the road. When they're at home and loft flying and everything seems about equal. Like they all fly together, and you know, if the birds that get tired sooner come down faster, I mean, they're home, so they don't really go missing. And then you got birds who don't like the loft fly. They come out of the coop, they do 2 hooks, and then they come right back down, and you think that bird's never going to make it back, and then it turns out to be one of your best pigeons. So you really can't tell a lot at home who's going to be good or not. So unfortunately, you kind of just find that out by taking them away and letting them out. Well, we're almost home. No birds, not yet. I expected it would take them a little longer with the wind. And I hope I started the clock. It's early in the morning, so sometimes I have a tendency to, be half asleep when I'm in the loft getting things ready. And then might have forgotten to start a trainer, so I don't think I did though. I'm pretty sure I started one. I'm fairly certain about that. Okay. No birds though. Well, like I said, they got an east wind, so it should take them a little longer. They're not going to be doing 55 miles an hour against the wind, so it's going to slow them down a little bit. But it's not too strong, so they should be fine. My young birds, the furthest they've been is 20 miles so far. They're going to get bumped up next toss. They're going to go to 30, 35 miles. Could be tomorrow if the weather holds out. If the weather doesn't hold out, and I don't know when. The next time a guy in my club is willing to take them for me. What's it been? 33 minutes since I left, so when I left is about when I think they headed home. That's when I couldn't see them anymore. So if they went straight home, I'm thinking today with the east wind, it should take them like 40 minutes from when they left. So when did I leave there? 6:40? 6:45? Something like that. I don't know. Yeah, Tony, I'll try to get them to like 50, 60 miles before the first race. On a stream, I have no idea. Yeah, I know when I released them. And I released them at 6:35, not 6:32.
In 1 mile, take a slight right turn.
Yeah, it's not fun. It's definitely a lot of driving. I don't enjoy it. I hate long car rides. So 50 miles is about as far as I'll go. It's like an hour and 10 minutes. It's about it for me. I really don't like further drives. I certainly don't like doing them by myself. They're boring as hell. I have some nice Nanas birds on Pigeon. Oh, they're home. They're clocking in. They beat us. So if we take away their swinging in the area for 10 minutes, they did it in 35 minutes. Yeah, I'm sure they do have some nice Nanas birds on Pigeon. I already have some nice Nanas birds, so I don't think I need any more. I think half my team has got Nanas birds bred into it. I had a nice Nanas bird on Pigeon that nobody bought, but I think Eric found somebody to buy it. A nice young bird, grandson of Ironclad. I think Eric, my friend Eric at EB Loft, found somebody.
Go past this light. Then use the right lane to take a slight right turn. At the stop sign, turn left onto East Morris Avenue. Then turn left onto Holly Drive West.
I see a couple flying around. There's 2 flying around.
Turn left onto Holly Drive West. Then the destination is on your left. Arrived at home.
I don't see a lot of them.
Is at the height of the poofy hair, pop metal, spandex-clad escapist set.
All right. Oh, there's a group. Oh, 43 notifications. A lot of them are home. There's probably 10 more still out. Yeah, I just got home. There's some still flying. Some still on the board. Well, it looks like there's 4 more. If they're all mine. And 4 still flying. Where'd they go? Oh, they went that way. Come on. Go inside, guys. Go in. These birds don't land on the neighbor's roof. Crows are here. Come on, guys. Go inside. Bird almost hit me in the head. Let me get my hula. get them in. Come on, guys. Do I live? Yeah, live on my own. I'm married. I have 3 kids, so I don't I don't live with my parents, if that's what you mean. I can't check the clock here, so let's see how many are home. Oops, sorry. 60. $60 of them beat me home. It's pretty good. So it means there's five MIA. And we'll get to see tomorrow if it's the same 5 that were a little late yesterday. But they're all here. Most of them. Those other ones will be back. Some of them just like to fly. So they could still be out there messing around. Go check the aviary. So, all right. They actually did pretty good. Pretty good, guys. Pretty good. Could have left better, but you did pretty good. Looks like you forgot some friends. They'll be back. Actually, looks like the group that likes to keep flying. I got a group that flies longer than that keeps going, so they'll be back. All right, gonna end the live now. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, I'm gonna end it now. Thanks for watching and hanging out with me, and see you guys in the next one. Yeah, no problem, Tony. I'll see you in the next one, all right? Look for it tomorrow morning. If the weather's good, I'll do it again.